A lot of men have fallen because they gave access to the wrong women in their life. Yeah, so in today's video I'm going to be talking about 4 types of women you should never have anything romance to do with, 4 types of women you should never date. This kind of women, you're not supposed to give them chance in your life because they are going to ruin you. Yeah, so please, if this is something you're interested in, please watch up to the end. Okay, now one type of women that you should not have anything romance to do with is the gold diggers. Now, as the name implies, you see this kind of women, they are just where they can, get that good kind of lifestyle that they want, the kind of lifestyle that they cannot, provide for themselves. Those ones, they are just there digging for gold. Okay, you see this kind of women, they don't see you as a lover. If you happen to have this kind of person in your life, this lady, these ones that fall into the categories of the gold diggers, they don't see you as lover, as their lovers. Rather, they see you as a provider. Now, these kind of ladies, they don't study your character, they study your wallet. They know when you have money. And these kind of women, they don't value life with you, but rather they value their lifestyle with you. Okay, so, and I'm sure as a good man that you are, you would not want this kind of person in your life, because you see these kind of women, they are going to ruin you. And once these categories of women, see better life somewhere than the one you're giving them, trust me, this kind of women, they are definitely going to leave you. You're going to be heartbroken. Let's say as a man, you're trying by all means to give her that kind of good life you yourself you can afford. Okay, but because she's a gold digger, she's digging for more gold, she's digging for better life than the one you can give her. Immediately this kind of women see a chance of getting good life than the one you're giving to them. Trust me, this lady is going to whiz. She's going to leave you and you will be left heartbroken. So as a good man that you are, I'm sure you don't want this kind of women in your life. So this particular kind of woman is one type of woman that you don't need as a good man. Okay, so this is it. Now the second type is the attention seekers. You see this one, attention seeker, these ones, they love validation from men. These kind of ones, they love compliments that other men gives to them. They love it when other men tell you, oh, you look so beautiful, your skin is glowing, you look so elegant, you're so this. They love this kind of compliments coming from other men. And you see this kind of women, these attention seekers, trust me, they love it when other men compliment them in your presence. Okay, so I'm sure you don't need this kind of woman in your life, because trust me, no matter how loyal you are as a man to this kind of women, it is your attention to them is never going to be enough, because they are attention seekers. They seek attention from more people and not only from you. So whatever thing you give to them, whatever attention you give to them, it is not going to be enough, because bro, that attention you're giving to them is not really it. Like, it's not attention enough, if there's anything like that. Okay, so you see attention seekers, those ones, they love validation from other people. Okay, so the one you give to them is not always enough, and I'm sure you would not want this kind of person in your life. So the attention seekers is another kind of women that you don't need in your life, because trust me, you are not going to be enough for her. This kind of women, they need validation, plenty of validations coming from other men. Okay, so, and I'm sure as a good man that you are, you don't need this kind of woman in your life. Yeah, so this is it. Now the third type of women that you should not have anything romance to do with is the party girl. Now you see this party girl, at first when you met her, because of her energy, you love her energy, you love being with her because you see her as fun. You love the vibes, you love her energy, you love everything about her, because you just see that, okay, I think I like this girl, I like her vibe, she loves what I love, so I think we are connecting. But it's just a matter of time, you begin to realize that it's not really what I think, because you see these ones, this party girl, they are always life of the party. She always want to party, she always want to go out. This kind of women, it will be difficult for you as a man to control. Not really control per se, but you will find it difficult to talk to her that she will listen, because yeah, this is the kind of life that she's already used to before she got into relationship with you. So stopping this kind of women from partying or from doing things that they want is going to be difficult for you as men. Okay, so and you see this kind of women, it will be difficult for them to, you know, raise children, because they will find it very, very difficult, very hard to, you know, realize that the reality of being a mother has stepped in. Now that the both of you are married, for instance, now that you are married, you start having kids. Why? Because now that she, you know, she's this kind of person who has always loved partying. Now that she has started having kids, she will find it very, very difficult to raise kids. Why? Because the only thing she will be thinking at that moment is just how to party. Why? Because this is something that she is already used to. So raising children is she is definitely going to find it difficult. This is why sometimes some women, they go into depression the moment they start having kids. Yeah, because they are not used to being a mother, but they are used to being life of the party. Okay, so raising children with this kind of women is going to be hard. It is good. Trust me, they are going to find very, very difficult. So, and I'm sure as a man, you want a mother that will be able to raise your kids well. Now, talking about parenting is just not meant for only women. It's for both the men and the women. But as a woman, you leaving your kids in the hands of your wife, who happens to be their mother, I'm sure you want that woman who can give your kids good home training and good life. Yeah. So when you have this kind of women, this life of the party, these ones that love partying, trust me, raising kids for you is going to be difficult. Yeah, because the only thing she's always thinking is just how to party, how to flex. Okay, so, and I'm sure you don't want this kind of women in your life. So the party girl is another kind of person, another kind of women that you don't need in your life. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying partying is a bad thing. At least sometimes it is good to go out, have fun, you know, just live that moment. Yeah, but not every time. Don't have this kind of lady that if she doesn't party, it will seem like she can't breathe. You don't need such kind of person in your life. At least once in a while you go to club, once in a while you party, that's good. But making it a habit, something that you're always doing, something that she's already used to. Talking to this kind of person to stop such kind of life is going to be difficult for you as men. So it is better you don't even start what you cannot finish. So the party girl is the second kind of, you know, categories of women that you don't need in your life, because talking to her, for her to even listen to you, is going to be hard. Okay, this is it. Now the fourth and the final type is the woman who don't love you. You see, this particular one, it breaks good men. You are going to be left heartbroken. You see, this kind of women that don't love you, the thing is, they enjoy your presence. They enjoy the moment you spend with them. They accept that gift that you always give to them. But the only thing is, they keep you there as convenience. They are not keeping you because they like you or because they love you. They are keeping you because of that thing that they can get from you. So, as a grown-up man that you are, you don't need this kind of women in your life. At least you are an adult. When somebody loves you, from the way the both of you interact, from the way the both of you chat, you know, from the way you connect, you'll be able to tell that, okay, this person wants me the way that I want her. But if not, you should be able to tell that, okay, this lady, this one is not it. It's better you leave instead of sitting and hoping that things are going to get better. So the women who don't want you just the way you want them is another kind of women you don't want. You don't need this kind of women in your life, because you are so going to be left heartbroken because you are a good man, and you think that okay, the more you give her attention, the more you want to be with her, the more you want to talk with her, the more she will want to have a rethink and say, okay, let me accept you in my life. You don't need such kind of women in your life, okay? Because you are going to be left heartbroken. You're just there as an option, not the main person. Okay, so these are the 4 kinds of women, just some, there are many, but let me just mention these few today. Yeah, these are the 4 kinds of women you don't need in your life as men. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope this is helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, share, comment, and see you in my next one.